אוקיי, בשם השם נעשה ונעשה בדמות דתו הסבלון משמעושן קהילת יעקב. We're going to continue חובות הלבבות, שער ביטחון, right? We're in introduction. אוקיי, פס کتاب خود تلاوت میدیم، یعنی وظیفه های قلب که قلب انسان داره صحبتش کردیم. شعر بیتاخون هستیم تو introduction میشه همون قناد فارسی حفظه دیگه forgetting the English right okay anyway so we did this last week. I'm just going to go quick one more time. So he said if in so we said that first he mentioned that you shouldn't rebel others. Don't rely on this, right? Why do you do that? And then he said that maybe I say I'm going to rely on my own chokhmah. Hashem says it's going to cause you make a wrong decision in life, and then you messed up. You're messed up, and that's what happened between neuroscientists. It happened many times, right? That the guy said I'm good in investing, and people they trust him. Okay, he shows that he has a good talent and everything else. As they say that the past experience doesn't show future. What's that? Future, success. That's right. That's the always they write it down. You know what I'm saying? They're pretty sure. No, don't think. Okay, this guy was masliach for 20 years, so I'm sure that I could trust him. No, they always mention that according to law they have to write it down. That that doesn't mean okay 20 years, but it doesn't mean that also. But anyway, so as I said, people they gave him money, and then he messed up. A mutual fund, and then I had cases again to jail. He went to jail. They got for that. It's white collar crime, I think that's what it's called. By the message, so we trust, trust. I'm a genius guy. I know how the system works. I know where to invest and everything else. I say that she's going to cause you that you make a wrong decision in life, messed up. So don't be so sure about your knowledge. Expense everything else. Maybe you say that what I have a Bitakhon. Baruch Hashem, I'm a multi-millionaire nowadays. Millionaire means nothing. Now you are billionaire. It depends how you're a billionaire or billionaire. You start as I said. They say again, what is going to get away from me? And it's going to take and it left to others to enjoy it. As the Apostle said, "Ashish kabelo yasef." I said this last week. That the Asher sleeps, and it goes to the bed, and it doesn't die enough, and then he opens his eyes, and then the money is gone. Don't toil to become rich from your wealth, from your thing, and don't refrain from your own understanding. That I'm a smart guy, right? So we all have ideas. I've said this before. You have all ideas. How to become rich. Or I have an idea. I'm sure it's gonna what do you call it? It's gonna work out, and everybody's gonna like it. I'm gonna become rich, right? I said, don't try to become rich. If Hashem wants, you see all advertising that this guy, nowadays they say, to flip the house, they give you the option of, I say all the things that, to go on this business, buy, I'm saying, and then they show a check that, you're going to be making $20,000 a month. So
Iran's banks, that was Iran's banks, the 20% guaranteed a while back. Like people just trust that the banks give them 20%.
Right. So that's why I said don't. So the main thing is that Hashem should want to become a rich. Even a doctor. I'm saying, a doctor or a lawyer, Hashem should want that you should be masliach. That's the bottom line. So he has to. So don't. That's what I'm saying. Don't go crazy. The one that Hashem should want that you become rich. As we said that you blink of eyes, you blink your eyes, and the money is gone. As I said, it's referring to the investor case, stock market, and overnight everything is gone. That somebody is talking with somebody who, as we said, this purpose is talking somebody who is tricking people, like cheating people. What I'm saying, he's selling something, but apartment. We had this in Iran many times. They sell apartment and everything else, and then in Israel, this unfortunately, happen a lot also. that they sell it and then there's nothing. Nothing that they sell. They sell it, and it's in the middle of his life, as venom. The money is going to let it go. I mean, that's what I'm saying. If we're living, and at the end, he's considered, the word it says, a scoundrel, right? Scoundrel. Means that Navar means he becomes, it becomes like a disgusting person, that they said, what kind of guy he is. Or, okay, so he's saying, so first he's saying that, money is not guaranteed going to have number one. That's it. So you're relying on your money. You should know that you don't know, there's no guarantee you're going to have it tomorrow. Now he's pointed out that you have to know you have a wealth, but there are other issues, could be other issues by wealth. That's why, as we said, Torah never says that if you kill it, right? It never said that you become rich, that you become millionaire. Because Hashem doesn't see that as a prosperity for a person to become rich. Basically, in most cases, people, they fail the test of being rich. Okay, what I'm saying? Once become rich, they forget to become, to keep the mitzvot. What I'm saying? They focus on going vacation, enjoying life. So in most cases, I'm not saying every case, but most cases, people, it's a beginning of going off the way. Become rich. This happened also in Iran. We had this the same thing. You know what I'm saying? As long as everybody was in Mahal means.
Mahal is what, like the villages?
No, Mahal means the ghetto.
The ghetto.
They call it like Mahal. You call Mahal Judah. You know what I'm saying? A ghetto of this. As long as they were in that ghetto, was okay. So they were keeping mitzvah. Once Baruch Hashem, they become rich, they become wealthy, and then they go buy house, they keep LK God. I'm talking Shiraz, not like this. So then they started, what I'm saying, to keep less and less, come less and come to the shul. What I'm saying, okay. So there's no peer pressure. So that's why he says. So that's as I said. So he said that. First of all, Hashem is so Hashem is going to cause him that he shouldn't benefit. Right? He shouldn't benefit from the money that he has. So he said, first of all, you have to know that you have a money, but the pastor said that the Shlomo is saying Kohelet Vav, it doesn't give him control. What's a good word for it, right? Hashem doesn't give him a means to enjoy it. Okay, so it means to enjoy it. That's what I'm saying. As I said, there was this guy, I think that's the last week I said, I'm not sure. So I said that this guy was on a sis. It wasn't your time, it was my time. This guy goes back maybe 40 years ago. He was one of the multi-millionaire of the time, one of the richest guy, I'm saying. But he said how many times in the bathroom? Like maybe 3-4 hours in the bathroom every day, 4 or 5 hours in the bathroom. And that's what I'm saying. So he had money, everything else, but he had problems. So he couldn't enjoy from his wealth. So he's saying, and that's number one. Number two, sometimes we assume because you think I'm rich and everything else, but no, sometimes your money is money, you have it, but you are keeping it for somebody else. That's what he said. It's like a picadon. This money is going to be as a deposit, right? That for what? That you keep the and you watch, you safeguard this from mishap. Okay, that's what he said. That you should give to someone who proper to that. Your money is meant for somebody else. You are rich, but your money is not yours. Right? Hashem gave it to you to give to somebody else. Somebody who is a sinner, Hashem gives is the idea that he should gather, to bring money. That he should give to someone who is good in front of Hashem. So I don't know the famous story. Yosef Mokir Shabbat, I'm sure you heard that he used to buy. His name was Joseph, and he used to buy fish for Shabbat no matter what. Okay, so one time, he had a neighbor who was rich, and the stargazers, right? The stargazers told him that we see in the end that your money is going to go to your neighbor. So he made everything to diamonds, precious stones. And he was carrying with him on his head. Or one day, strong wind comes. He goes to the river. A big fish ate it, and then Friday afternoon they bring this big fish. They say, who's going to buy it afternoon? Because Friday afternoon already everybody made the food. They say, I'm not taking it to your but he does buy it. Okay, so he also, because he wanted, even that he bought fish already, they give him this big fish. I'm going to do this fish over Shabbat. So he said, okay, no problem. He buys it. He opens up, that is a little bit, I don't know, from the fish, and you see that this stones, everything inside the fish. So this guy gathered the money, right? And then who goes to what? To the Lotov Lifnei Elokim. V'amar Yachin v'Sadik Yilbash, and the Rasha prepares, but the Sadik is gonna wear it. V'kesef Nachi Yachar, and then the money, someone who is innocent is gonna divide it. So basically, again, it goes to that. As I said, every person that he brings, he means something. We don't know, but I'm just saying. Now, the last point he said, okay, after I said all of this, okay, at first why money could disappear overnight. And he said that, you cannot enjoy it. And as they said, he mentioned that sometimes this money is not even yours, that Hashem gave it to you, but then, I don't know, there's a loss or whatever it is, and it goes somebody else. He says, and you should know the wealth, don't be so proud, that I'm a multi-millionaire and everything else, right? The money is going to be a cause for his badness, what's good for it. It's going to be a source of harm, right? Harm, the ovdan nafsho, and destruction of his soul. And we said soul, but it could be even actually, he gets his life, maybe. As the Pasuk says, Kohelet, again, Perek Hey, Yud Bet, I saw a bad sickness, you could call it, under the shemesh, under the sun, or right? That money, wealth, right? That the Shamul is right and hoarded by its owner to a lera'at for his badness. So I'm just like what? Why is it money for badness? So as I said. That you are wealthy, Baruch Hashem, you have a teenager, okay, he got that license, you buy him a sporty car, okay, you are wealthy, he expects you that you buy a sporty car, and they go sporting, and if you have so many cases here in Los Angeles, what happened? They died, unfortunately, the car turned over, they were racing like this thing, racing car, they died. We have one case that they hit, the guy hit the telephone pole, and I think his friend died. He became what do you call it? Handicapped. So the guy has money, but his money caused him that that as you said, it's a bad sickness. What I'm saying, you think you have money.
Is that money, or would you say that it would have happened anyways because everything's in the hands of Hashem?
Okay, he's saying that the people are seeking to become wealthy. But I'm saying, but that, like, if he would have, he would have chosen and not.
But I guess it's
saying it was a little bit
negligent.
It was a little bit negligent.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have those choices. That's the whole thing. It puts people in the position of the test. If the money isn't there, the test isn't there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then it's like you could definitely do good with it. It's just saying it's a test.
Yeah. That's what I say. So people say that's again saying that to be wealthy. You know what I'm saying? So besides that you could lose it any time. Besides that you might be for somebody else. You have to know that it's not healthy. I guess to be rich. What I'm saying, we all want to become rich. What I'm saying. I'm in good. I want to give of this guy. Like, let me buy a lotto. I pay for the whole shul. What I'm saying, for the building. What I'm saying, I suffer.
There's a rabbi in there, Arya. He said his great grandfather gave a bracha or something that none of his children or descendants should be rich or something.
He said it's working very well.
He said that no one in his family ever became rich, none of his cousins
crazy.
or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
None of them are.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's what we say. As we said, Miketamos, we say, Shelo Chasan Echsar Lanu. Baruch Hashem, we didn't have any lacking. You know what I'm saying? We had Baruch Hashem till now to be to support. So let us also Hashem continue to support. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what's considered rich? I feel like it's relative.
Yeah, that's and I'm saying, as long as see, that's what we want from Hashem. That I should be able to pay the bills. Yeah, right? That's good, right? To pay the bills. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah.
Or when I'm saying, like, you live in LA, your bills are higher than if you live like somewhere else.
That's right. So that's what I'm saying.
So-
Anywhere that we are, doesn't matter.
How about the whole like Yisachar and Zebulun like aspect to things? Like, there's like people who like make money on their purpose, like it's to support Torah. That's like,
Yeah, like
That's-
you get rich and then you give it. Isn't
is
someone
that
who
not a
supports
bracha?
Torah?
Isn't that like a bracha to be able to like support Torah through financial means? Like,
Yeah, I know.
think-
Yeah, I know. I understand. As I said, so this guy also wants to. It's I want to build the shul and everything else.
right,
Again, you know, we have nothing that that Hashem should give you haslacha.
right.
There's nothing wrong. I'm just saying. That's what I say. Had tiga, don't toil to become rich.
Right.
So Hashem, you know, could send haslacha, and you know, Baruch Hashem, your thing is gonna, what do you call it, booming. Your
Stocks.
yeah, no,
You're
that's
gonna
not
go
stuck.
somewhere.
I'm saying your business. You're gonna have a lot of, you have a lot of patients, you have a lot of customers. There's nothing wrong with that.
Right,
I'm just saying, don't go crazy about it.
right,
Right.
Proper
But
style.
like,
like
you
Right.
should,
not more.
but you should try to like do what's normal like that.
Yeah, that's what I
Because,
understand.
like,
Yeah,
when
that's
you
it.
look like statistically, when you like look at like people who are in the kollel, right? They just statistically don't make as much, right? Even though like because they're not doing the hishtadlut, right? So it's like, would that be one of the reasons?
No, it's not ishtadlut. No,
It's not hishtadlut.
I say. You see, I said this before. Rabbi Zagari says, you know, said that when you were in Kollel, you know what I'm saying, there was a beracha in the money. You like when in Baltimore, they used to pay us $60 a week. Okay, that's all. That's what it is. Even now, I don't think they're making so much. They're making so much difference. I'm not sure how much they pay now, but maybe so. That was $240 a month. But he said that there was a beracha in the month. That's what the pasuk says in there by seventh year. The farmer said that maybe concerned or what's going to happen. I'm not planting on seventh year. What's going to happen? So Hashem said, don't worry about it. They plant that what your harvest is good enough for this year, for seventh also until you plant for the 8th year. I said, but if you ask a question, I'm going to give it. If you don't ask a question, Hashem said, I'm going to give you the same amount, but it's going to last. You know what I'm saying? It's going to last. As I said, you want beracha. You want beracha on your money. Now, what does it mean, beracha? I said, sometimes you go to a store to grocery, right? You buy it. I went the other day, I bought 6 items, $98. And it was $100. And then sometimes you go to a store, right? You got the full basket, $60. So that's considered beracha. That's what I'm saying.
So when someone goes into kollel, they shouldn't have the mindset that they're sacrificing like a certain lifestyle because of financial reasons.
No. As I said,
Because there's bracha in the money, so like it doesn't really make a difference.
That's
what
right.
they were working.
That's right.
But like, let's say like on Rosh Hashanah, Hashem says like someone should make like, let's say like $80,000 that year, and like normal hishtadlut is for someone to go to work, let's say 40 hours a week, but he decides to go to work like 30 hours a week. Is he gonna like lose from that what was said on Rosh Hashanah?
Thank you.
Right? Is someone gonna lose from what was said on Rosh Hashanah because he's not doing the normal hishtadlut to get what was set for him, or it's not gonna subtract?
Yeah, I don't think I don't know, maybe we're going to get to it, but normal hishtadlut, yeah.
So,
It's 8 to 5. It's 8 to 5, that's it. So let's put it like this: the more bitakhon you have, the less hishtadlut you have to do, right?
So if he's just doing it because he's like lazy and doesn't want to work, so then he might lose. But if it's with proper bitakhon and he just doesn't want to take away from his mitzvah,
and don't forget, he has to use his time wisely.
Right.
Okay, that's what are you going to do with that 10 hours?
Right.
So if you have Bitakhon and you're learning,
And so that's what Adam Amal Yula. A person is born to toil. So you could toil in Torah, you could toil in work. So that's as I said. So if you use that bitakhon, if you use that you have bitakhon takosh bach, and you're doing Torah, you could be guaranteed that you're going to get your money.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Now umehen is one of the benefits. It says the second benefit is shavata beloki even avtacho alav. Okay. Someone who has bitakhon. Someone has bitakhon tak belokim. Yevin avtacho alav. His bitakhon takosh brings for him. Shlo ya'avol zulato. That he shouldn't be subservient to another one. Right? It means that you shouldn't be like bowing down to somebody else. The guy is rich, the guy is influential, he's your boss. That's your boss. That you shouldn't like bow down to, you know what I'm saying, to his wishes. You're trying to satisfy him because you're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. You should be kavelish, not to hope for another person and a human being. And not await human beings. Again, that's what I'm saying, that you put your hope on him. You know what I'm saying, that he's the one who's supporting me, he's the one who's giving me money, and he could fire me anytime. What I'm saying, could fire me anytime. You know that the thing is bad, the economy is bad. Right? They want to fire somebody. Okay, so he's saying that you know that the bottom line, the one who are firing, is not him, is Hashem. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna I don't know what's good word for bash to his wishes, to make him satisfied. That's what I'm saying. So and it doesn't, again, what's good food for it? You don't say to serve people, to appease them. Let's say, let me become friend to him. He plays poker. Let me play poker with him. What I'm saying. So this way, he shows that we are friends. So therefore, he's gonna take care. I take care of him. He should take care of me. You're not gonna do that. And I'm saying, if poker is wasting time for you, wasting time with the guys, you're not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I should do this for and do it for this, because you might lose the job. Okay, so you're not going to do that. I have to go to Kosh Baruch. I know that even if they fire me, it was Hashem that they decided, not him. And not to flatter people, right? You're such a good guy, such an employee. Asking my bill, I'm not going to be agreeing with them. Except Audat Elokim. As I said, this guy asking, expecting you to do this, and he said, expecting to do this, and as I said, let's say play poker, play this and this, and that this is wrong. This is wrong. Ethical is wrong. Ethical is wrong or something. You're not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? I know that Hashem is supporting me. And even if as I say, he's behind this my boss. He's behind my boss. And they're not going to scare him. What they have, the money that they have, the influential that they have, that they could do it. You're not going to happen. And he's not afraid of confrontation with them. Okay, right? okay, that this is wrong. What I'm doing, what I'm saying. At work, say something is not ethical. What I'm saying. You say that it's not right. What we're doing, and it's. I'm saying. I was saying, there's this thing that they sent about the internet. So there was this girl that was working here. They used to have a filter for the internet. Then it was messed up. He spoke to the boss. I said, "Don't worry about it. Okay, I'll take care of it." One time, two times. And if I say this one, I don't know.
I don't think you said it. Was it in the paper? Rachel, the weekly tech papers.
Oh yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's where I also read it.
Yeah, right. So that she didn't get. She quit. She quit the job. She said because she didn't see it. She went to the next job. Over there, the boys, they touch her or something inside. So it's not so new. What I'm saying, but they're doing it. So quit from it. She was debating with herself. Should I quit or I quit already one job? This is the second job. What's going to happen to my fate? That I'm saying. What's going to happen? And she did, and Baruch Hashem, she found a job. So that's why I said, he's not afraid of confrontation. That I'm saying. Even though that there's an issue here, and he might fire me. The bottom line that Hashem is the one who is deciding, and Hashem is going to help me. So this is a little bit. I'm just saying this is a little bit. What do you call it? Fancy talking. He's going to remove himself from the clothing of the goodness or the good traveling of thanking the Chuvat HaGmulam. This was written in Arabic, you remember?
Right.
So he's using he's translating those Arabic terms, okay, to Hebrew. It's not normal Hebrew, what I'm saying. As in Arabic, so he's saying that means clothing of goodness means that I owe him. It means that what I'm saying, he's saying that I owe him money, I owe him gratitude. So he's going to remove himself from the that I owe a gratitude for what he's doing for me. He's my boss. He's hiring me. He remove himself and to say thank you. So many times. I'm sure I have to say thank you. And what's the good for that saying? An obligation to repay them, right? To repay them back. Okay, that you feel that they're doing so much favor to me that that keeping me in this job and everything else. No. Again, you don't budging. I don't know a good word for that. Right? So it's not gonna.
Win their favor.
Right. Their favor. That's right.
So the reason why he won't feel like he has to thank them is because he'll recognize it's from Hashem. That's
right. Not. He's saying that Torah Chodat means that you feel that you have to thank so many times. You have to
feel that burden that he owes them something because he recognizes it's from Hashem.
That's right. So right. For sure, you have to thank at times like that. But I'm saying and if he chastise them, okay, it's not it's not careful about kevodam. It doesn't mean that not to be careful. As you say in the bottom, it doesn't mean that you have to shame him. You shouldn't care about his kavod. You should talk harsh to the guy. It doesn't mean that. Okay, it means that you say nicely. And say, how could you to talk to your boss like this? I'm saying, but you just saying that this is not right, please. And you say that if not, I'm gonna quit and everything else. I'm saying, you're not going to. And if it embarrass them, okay, again, it is not. If you humiliate, say that it's not ashamed before them. Humiliate again, it doesn't mean that you have to do that, okay. But I'm just saying that you have to something. You have to speak strongly. That's why Yachlimim over here. And again, say to embarrass it, but it doesn't embarrass. Again, if you have to strongly, you're not scared to do that. I'm saying what is not right, but you're doing it. And it doesn't beautify again the falsehood. That's why it's not going to do that. As you said, Hashem Elokim Azoli. Isha Navi is saying that. Hashem Elokim helps me. Therefore, I'm not right. So therefore I'm not humiliated. I put my face like it translates as a flint. Flint is what? It's a put as a flint. Flint is a stone, something.
Yeah, it's used to make fire.
I think that's the stone that they used to make.
Right, okay, so it means that I'm hard. And I know that I'm not gonna be ashamed. So again, it's like ashamed. So means I'm strong like a rock, and I'm not afraid. I said, don't be afraid mehem. That's what Hashem told Yechazkel and Navi. Don't be afraid of the people that to rebuke them from what they say, they scare you off. Don't be afraid. But against Yechazkel from what they saying, don't be afraid. Don't be scared of. Okay, and that's what Hashem said. Okay, and he said not intimidated before them. Okay, the again, Yirmiyah said that don't be afraid of them. As I say, every pasuk he means to say something. Okay, it says again, that don't be intimidated before them. Like they translate over here like a metal. The Shami translates like a metal which is stronger than stone. I put your mischecha means your what do you call it? Your forehead. Don't be afraid, okay, and don't be intimidated before them.
Each of these pasukim is adding something different than the other pasukim had.
But what is it?
Supposed to be, or
It's right. It means something like that. As we said in the beginning, introduction. Remember that we said that he means to say something. I don't know. We have to learn Navi. What's it trying to say? That right now, we don't have that option. Right? I'm about to visit maybe some other time. Maybe go into detail on this myself. But at this point, just read it. Okay. But let me say, it's like one time he's talking to Yeshua Navi. He's talking to Yechazkel. He said by Yechazkel, he's saying by the beings from Yirmiyah Navi, right? And I say Yeshaya, Yechazkel, Yirmiyah. Okay. So again.
Each one has a different chiddush. That's like it's not trying to make the same point over and over from different places.
Right, the same words. You're right. The same word. Lo tiram. Every time say, don't be afraid. Lo techamim. Don't be scared off from them. Right. So, that's it. Each one of them has a message different than the other one. So Hashem that we should have that Bitakhon. Besorot Tabut. Amen.